Thank you for tuning in to another enlightening video. Please consider subscribing to our channels. And if you enjoy our content, please like, comment, and share it with your friends and family. Thank you. This video captures a Q&A session from Clubhouse featuring a unique exchange with a Muslim who repeatedly asked the same question in different ways. Pastor Shibu adeptly addresses these inquiries, navigating the conversation with ease. Enjoy.
I had a small doubt when I read the Gospel of Matthew chapter 12, verses 38 to 40. Could you answer a few questions for me?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you. Here we read. Then some of the scribes and Pharisees answered, saying, Teacher, we want to see a sign from you. But he answered and said to them, An evil and adulterous generation seeks after a sign, and no sign will be given to it except the sign of the prophet Jonah. For as Jonah was 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the great fish, so will the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. Can you explain what Jesus intends here?
Jesus says there, as Jonah will be in the belly of the great fish, the Son of Man will be in the tomb. That is self-explanatory. I'm not sure what you need me to explain here.
That is true, but there is a doubt here. Jonah was alive when he was in the belly of the great fish. If being alive inside the belly is not the sign referred to here, then would it be regarding the 3 days and 3 nights being the next sign? If so, how did Jesus survive the 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth?
Yes, both have happened there. That's not just one. First, who told you that Jonah was alive when he was in the belly of a fish?
The Bible itself is a witness for me.
The Bible is not a witness, and you're wrong here. If you read the book of Jonah, chapter 2, verse 1, it says, From inside the fish, Jonah prayed to the Lord his God. He said, In my distress I called to the Lord, and he answered me. From deep in the realm of the dead I called for help, and you listened to my cry. It specifically says from the realm of the dead, or some translations say, the depths of Sheol. No one can enter into the belly of the fish and live. We have to understand that Jonah died and his soul prayed, and then later he got his life back.
Sorry, I don't understand. When I continue to read the book of Jonah, I see that he came back from the belly of the fish and preached to the people, right?
Yes, that is true. It means he died in the belly of the fish. Then his soul prayed from the realm of the dead, and he got his life back. It is very clear and accurate. In the same way, Jesus died and went to the realm of the dead, and then he came back. What is your doubt here? The issue is because the Protestants and Pentecostals are afraid to say this, and so they mislead the people. We who are Orthodox do not have any issue believing this. We believe the dead can pray, and also we can pray for the dead. That is what is said very accurately in the book of Jonah. The truth is undeniable. When Pentecostals reject the church's sacredness, holiness, reverence, and ancient faith, they stray from the path of true faith. It is an inexcusable error, and there is no justifiable answer to such a question of faith. But we have an answer because we believe in such truths. This is so simple, so clear, and so evident.
Sorry, you still did not explain what it means by those 3 days and 3 nights.
Aha! 3 days and 3 nights can be explained. Night and day is an expression widely used in that era, and it is used to denote one day. In Scripture, you can find this from the beginning, that is, from the book of Genesis. The day starts at the start of sundown, then the morning, till sundown that day, which constitutes 24 hours. The expression night and day is used for a part or for a full day. We can also see it in this modern age, for example, when renting a car. Let's say we rent a car on Friday at 12 noon and return it before Saturday 12 noon. It is considered a full day, But if we return the car at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, that means it's 2 extra hours. So, the rental company will consider that part of the second day as 1 extra day, even though it's only 2 extra hours. We will end up paying for 2 days in total. So, when it is said 3 nights and 3 days in Scripture, it is considered one whole unit, not divided. Let me explain. Jesus was crucified on a Friday, the day before the Sabbath, and Scripture testifies that in the Gospel of John chapter 19, he was kept in the tomb before sunset. The reason is that it was not appropriate for the body to be left on the cross as the Sabbath was approaching. So they hurried up to keep his body in the tomb. After a few minutes, the Sabbath began, which was Saturday. So, the Lord was in the tomb for part of Friday evening and the full day of Saturday. On Saturday evening, when the sun went down, Sunday began, and then on Sunday morning, the Lord rose from the dead. So, one part of Friday, part of Saturday, and part of Sunday. This is counted as 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That is how the prophecy for 3 nights and 3 days has been fulfilled.
Based on what you have said, Pastor, I understand, based on the Jewish calendar, the day starts in the evening. But in the Gospel of Matthew chapter 27, verses 45 and 46, it says, "Now, from the 6th hour until the 9th hour, there was darkness over all the land. And about the 9th hour, Jesus cried out with a loud voice, saying, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani, that is, my God, why have you forsaken me?" So here, it says 9 o'clock, doesn't it?
Oh brother, that is not 9 o'clock. It's the 9th Jewish hour, which is our 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, I get that part now. Anyway, if you count the days, it still does not make sense.
Let me try again. When the sun set the evening of Friday, that evening, the Saturday started. Then as the sun set on Saturday evening, again that evening, the Sunday started. Yes, it is difficult for us to understand that in this modern age. We have evening prayers every day of the week in the Syriac church tradition. For us, on Saturday evening, Yama prayers assigned for Sunday are recited. Then, on Sunday evening, we recite the prayers assigned for Monday and so on. It's written in the prayer books of the Orthodox Church because, for us, a day starts in the evening. Then comes the day.
But still, according to the Gospel of Matthew, 3 days and 3 nights are not completed, right? How can there be a difference?
There is no difference. The first thing you need to understand when reading the Bible is the context in which it is written. These are things that happened around 2,000 years ago. If you don't understand the culture and context of that era, then you will misunderstand what you read. That is what I've been trying to help you understand. So, according to the expression used here, night and day, for 3 days and 3 nights, it does not denote full 3 days and full 3 nights. It indicates parts of the days, considered as a day or a night. Let me give you another example from the Bible. This is from the book of Esther, chapter 4, verse 16. It says, "Go, gather all the Jews who are present in Shushan and fast for me. Neither eat nor drink for 3 days, night or day. My maids and I will fast likewise. And so I will go to the king, which is against the law, and if I perish, I perish." So here it says 3 days and 3 nights, right? But if you read chapter 5, verse 1, it says, "Now it happened on the 3rd day that Esther put on her royal robes and stood in the inner court of the king's palace, across from the king's house, while the king sat on his royal throne in the royal house, facing the entrance of the house." As you can see, Esther put on her royal robes on the 3rd day. If it is based on our calculations, Esther should go only on the fourth day, but that's not what we read. She was on the third day, meaning part of the day is considered a day. This is how the Jews understood. I have given you proof of how they see this from the scripture itself. I hope you have grasped it now.
Yes, thank you, Pastor, for your explanations.
This content has been taken from Glorious Gospel in Clubhouse. Be blessed. To receive notifications for more content like this, kindly subscribe to our channels. If you find our content enjoyable and enlightening, please express your support by liking, commenting, and sharing it with your friends and family. Thank you.